Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or to my, welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. This is only my second video, and today's gonna be a little more chill. It's just gonna be, really just like a reading vlog. I'm finishing some books on my TBR, and yeah, and I'm going to, right now, I'm actually heading to a local bookshop here that has discount used books, and yeah, so if you guys just want to come along with me, that'd be great, and we'll just spend some time reading together. So get your books, get some hot tea, and let's get on with it. And I'll be reviewing the books that I read at the end, especially one in particular that I'm very excited about. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Everyone, just got back from the bookstore. It was a fun little trip. I love that shop so much, and it's so like just nice to get cheap books. But recently they've actually been getting in like more recent releases that people are just selling there, which is crazy to me, but I'm getting them at super discounted prices. I even saw Happy Place by Emily Henry there for $10, and I was like, but I've already read it and I wanted something I hadn't read before. So I got a House of Salt and Sorrows, which it was for $6. So like this book in like actual, like, well, not actual bookstores, this is an actual bookstore, but like Books A Million and stuff keeps going on and off sale, and I just never catch it when it's on sale. So I was like, I want to get this because I've been wanting to read it for a really long time, and yeah, now I have it. So I'm excited to get to that, but I won't be reading it today because I'm finishing 2 books that I am currently reading on my TBR thing. So I'm gonna get those out. So the first one I'm in the middle of is A Magic Steeped in Poison. So this is basically like Chinese mythology, but it's like set in like a Chinese fantasy world, but the magic system is tea. And I love just learning like the aspects of the mythology and like how important tea was to that culture. And it's really just a really interesting read for me, and I really didn't think it would be, but if you're a tea lover, I would highly recommend. And I think I'm planning on getting this one and its sequel to own for myself, because this is my library's copy. But yes, I'm really liking this so far, and I'm about halfway through it. I'm on page 204, so hopefully I can finish that today. There's about 400 pages, so yeah, I should be able to get that one done. And this next one I'm super excited about, and I'll probably go in more depth on it later. So yeah, and so yeah, let me just explain. So a while back, I found this girl on Instagram named Anna Miriam Brown. Come to find out, she actually, when she was around my age, wrote a Hamilton style like biblical musical that takes place from creation to Jesus, called His Story, history, and it actually ended up being performed in the Broadway tent in Texas. So she got a lot of popularity for that, and she's been releasing like other musicals and just singles on Spotify that she's written, which I've loved, like Dreamers the musical and Dear Icarus, which is Greek mythology like in a single song, and it's great and it's so beautiful. But her most recent release is an all auditory musical that is also a novel, which is what I will be reading, called Of Ashes, and it is a biblical retelling of the adulterous woman and the leper in the Bible that Jesus heals. And it is very sad and melancholy story, but at the same time, I love, one, the biblical accuracy of it, because these characters were never given backstories in the Bible. We just saw their healings. So I love that we get that background. Also, listening to this musical made me sob and feel things in ways I can't even explain. And I was honestly in a really dark place when I found this musical, and it just really reminded me of how good God is, and really just loving him and knowing him, because he meets us in the deepest, darkest, deadest parts of our night, if you know what I mean. It's a quote, by the way. But yeah, so I started this a few days ago. I'm on chapter 7, but I didn't get to like continue it. I've just been really busy this week. So I'm really hoping I can continue this today, and I'm so excited to review it. Like, this girl is seriously one of my biggest writing inspirations ever. So yeah, I'm super excited for this one. So hopefully I get both those books done today, and you guys can come along for the journey. So grab your tea and your books, and let's read together, shall we?
A slight suspicion about this book, and it is going somewhere. Something just happened, and I'm pretty sure someone was just poisoned. So it's getting interesting. So let's keep going. So we supposedly just got a reveal of something, but I think it's a fake reveal. That's just my theory. If you read it, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it just seemed way too easy based on the encounters that the main characters had with this person before, for it to be this person, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't believe them. It's just not it. Hi, so we're back. It's another day. Again, I don't know why I just did a peace sign. I never do that. Anyways, it's been like 2 days, and I'm still not finished with the Magic Steeped in Poison. Don't ask me why. Everything's just been going. So I'm kind of low-key in a reading slump, but I'm really hoping, just taking time. I'm gonna finish it tonight. It's happening. I'm doing it. Yeah. Over the next few days, hopefully I will finish Of Ashes as well. So let's just get into it and finish this book and move on with my TBR, because I'm so bad and I just want to keep going. So here we go. So something just happened. And there's only 2 chapters left in the book, and I'm not prepared, and I don't know what's happening, and I'm scared, and yeah, it's getting really intense, but we're gonna keep reading. Okay, that was insane. I'm crying. Yes, if you can't tell. I don't think I've ever had that much of a whirlwind, like a roller coaster of emotion. Like, I've experienced roller coasters of emotions, like, throughout whole books. But this was in 1 chapter. Like, we're not even done with the book yet. And in this 1 chapter, bro, it like went from like high to the low, to the high, to the low, to the plot twist, to the shock, to the shock, to the shock, to the high, way back down to the low. Someone please explain, like, it is a good thing I just ordered the sequel on Amazon, because girl, I would be sitting here like bawling my eyes out if I didn't know what happened next. There's 2 more chapters. We're gonna see if I can make it. But this book. So remember when I said that there was 2 chapters left? I lied. Not on purpose. I was actually on chapter 45, and there's 48 chapters. So I'm on 46. But yeah, Just so you know, like, that roller coaster of emotions. So that ended on a completely unexpected note. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give this a solid... I'm really torn between doing 3.5 and a 4-star, and the only reason is, like, yes, I love this book, but, like, you know, like, it really has to be up there for me to rate it higher, you know? And I really did like it. It was giving We Hunt the Flame vibes, if you've read that. But, like, a little, like, more toned down on the romance aspect, I guess. But, yeah, no, I really liked it, and I can't wait to read the sequel. Like, it's actually going insane. Like, I literally have no idea where this plot is going, like, at all. But I'm really excited to get into it. This was actually so good. It was so good. So if you like tea, and if you like fantasy, and if you like mythology and romance, go read it. Like, it's literally so good. Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy Eileen. This was good. I'm gonna go log it in my reading journal, and then we're gonna finish this video up with Of Ashes. So let's get to it. Hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry if you can't hear me over my heater. It's snowing outside, I don't know if you can tell. It's another day, and today hopefully I will be able to have a few sittings and finish Of Ashes today, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I've got my hot tea and we're gonna get into it, and I'll probably pause like I have been, like, talking about things. Oh, and at the end I just got a new box of books in from Amazon, so we'll have to open those up together. But for now, we're gonna read and finish Of Ashes. Okay, I just got to a part with Acro, and I know some people are on his side, but why are you on his side? Like, I get, like, people are like, oh, he's broken like us. Like, yes, I understand, and maybe, like, I'll like him better once Jesus comes and be able to sympathize with him more, but, like, right now, I'm just like, this man needs a good smacking across the face. Let's just be for real. So yeah, I'm on chapter 9, and hopefully it gets better, which I know it gets better, because I've listened to the musical, which you should too. But yeah, I feel like we've got a long road to go before that happens, so in for the long haul, I guess. Tired of hearing my thoughts already, but I genuinely have never been so angry at a man as I have Acro and her dad. Like, about to smack some people. It's about to get ugly, because they're ugly. Just kidding. Well, not really. We're gonna keep going. got me about to cry over literally the sweetest quote, and I think I'm gonna show it to you guys because I don't think it spoils too much or anything really. I love Jesus. He's so good. And like, if you don't follow him, like, obviously I'm not forcing religion down your throat or anything, but there's just so much freedom in him, and there's so much love and joy and hope. And that's the only reason I encourage people to follow him, is because you'll never be freer than you are with him. As I'm learning from this book yet again. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this quote because it's just so beautiful. And I'm about halfway through now, almost to chapter 30, and there's 60 chapters. And I just can't wait to get to the end when Jesus actually shows up. And it's so cool because so much Christian fiction is like set in Amish things, and like, not that that's bad, but it's kind of repetitive and sometimes gets a little cheesy. And I'm just loving reading such a pure, genuine story about God's love that's honestly could appeal to anyone, really. And it's just such a genuine story about humanity and how we feel trapped and just need freedom. So yeah, and it's the only freedom that Jesus gives. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this quote and I'm gonna keep reading. Sorry, you can hear everybody in the background, but God is so good. I'm gonna finish it. Be good. So Jesus just entered the chat. That sounds so stupid, but he's so good. He's so good. Okay. I only have a few chapters left, so I'm gonna keep reading. Maybe film some of my reactions. Sorry if it's getting boring, but I'm just having a lot with this book. Hi everybody, I finished it. I genuinely have no words. First of all, this book's a masterpiece. Like, her writing, honestly, she may be one of my new favorite authors ever. But like, I give this book, this is a 10-star book. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's become that, mainly because I'm Christian, but like, other than that, like, it was just so beautiful. It used like direct like quotes from scripture. It was just, but it's so inspiring. Like, it's so good, and God is so good. And any book she comes out with, I will be reading. Like, literally, this story is just such a beautiful story of redemption and love and hope that Jesus gives to us. And it's so, so beautiful. I will say there are a few trigger warnings for suicidal thoughts and abuse suffered. as a person who has dealt with some of those things, I've also been healed by Jesus. So it didn't affect me in the way it might affect someone who hasn't really dealt with those traumas. So if that's something you struggle with and something you could be triggered by, you may want to stay away from it. But if you can handle it, please read it. Again, this is not me forcing any religion down your throat whatsoever. I can't, as a Christian, I can't sit here and not offer you the freedom that Jesus gives, because it's free. And he wants you and he pursues you. And as this book says, when people think God is so far and we have to be so worthy to come to him, he came to us and he died for us and he made us worthy. We don't have to be anything to know him or to accept that salvation. So I just hope that you all can find peace in that and you can find him and know him. And I hope that you'll stick around, because this was a fun little reading vlog. I know it was a little chaotic and the filming was kind of bad quality, but hopefully we'll get better over time. And I'm going to save unboxing I kind of opened it, but I'm going to save officially unboxing the new books I got. It's a little bit later. And yeah, I just honestly just want to thank Anna Marion Brown for writing this amazing book and musical that has literally inspired me to write so much, and is really just ignited my love for Jesus again, and God has really used her in my life. And so if she sees this, thank you so much. You've been such an inspiration. I really can't say thank you enough. And every book you publish will be on my shelves, period. Don't care if I'm broke. But yeah, please keep writing. Everyone please keep writing, because if the Lord has inspired you to write, you've got a message to tell, and somebody may really need it. I was in depression when I found this book. I really needed it, and God knew that, and he used Anna in my life. So please, if you feel like you have a message to share, if you feel like there is something you need to say, do not hesitate to say it. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't be afraid to speak out. Okay, I love you guys, and I hope you have a blessed day, and that you can find Jesus and you can find the freedom in him. Okay, bye guys.